This is Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance on our modified road show. Usually we tape in Long Beach at Cal State Long Beach. That facility was not available, so today we're in Signal Hill. The office is actually of LA County Supervisor Don Kanabe. Signal Hill, a small city surrounded by Long Beach. We're joined today by Nancy Pearlman. She is a trustee with the Los Angeles Community College District. She has been a fighter for the environment for quite some time, and I'd like to speak with you about the district's sustainability policy and program.
I would like to speak to you about that
Excellent.
too, because we have a wonderful program.
Let's talk about the district so we have a sense of the impact. I mean, largest district, I think, in the state, yeah?
In the country.
In the country, there you have it.
We have 9 colleges. We cover not just the entire city of Los Angeles, which, let me remind you, goes from Sylmar in the northeast of the San Fernando Valley all the way to the harbor, to San Pedro and to the Palos Verdes Peninsula, but it includes also 34 other cities. So on the west side, we include Beverly Hills and Culver City. On the east side, Pico Rivera, Monterey Park,
it goes on,
San Gabriel, Southgate, all sorts of different
places.
places.
Consider that LA City has 4 million people. You add those other 34 cities, you're probably 5 or 6 million people in the district.
Extremely large in the district, and of course that means we have a large number of students. And that count changes whether or not you're counting full-time equivalency, full-time students, and the part-timers. So it could be 150,000 or 250,000 students at 9 colleges. And may I mention them, please, because I'm so proud of them, and they're so wonderful. So in the San Fernando Valley, we have Mission Pearson Valley. And in the central part, we have West LA College, which is in Culver City area.
And I must interrupt because West LA College is one of the 15 colleges that got a bachelor's program.
Exactly.
And I'm so proud to have to live very close to there. And you must be proud that LA CCD is one of the 15.
This is one of the first times that a community college is allowed to give a bachelor degree, because usually we give an associate degree, an AA. And then we go to the middle part of the city with City College and Trade, our 2 oldest, and go east, and we have East LA College. Then let's head south, and we have Southwest College, and we have Harbor College. And
you are a great cheerleader for a system that really changes lives.
We do.
We truly, but it also, when you think about the system, because there are so many students, let's say they have a large carbon footprint, is that fair? With 150 to 250,000 students, a lot of folks are using energy, and that's why this sustainability plan is so important to you.
The sustainability is extremely important to me, and I would love to talk about what we're doing in both our building program and our academic programs, because we have a lot happening. In fact, we have a little known secret.
Go.
Aside from the college campuses, we have up in the Tujunga area someplace called Gold Creek. It is a nature preserve, and we use it for educational purposes. Biology classes go up, and we have a free open house every year around April time.
So let's talk about what you're doing. So I understand that you have a goal of 10% renewable energy.
Well, that's what we've achieved.
You've
my
achieved
goal, and what I keep pushing for the college to do, is have a higher goal of renewable energy. Let me go back, and let's backtrack. When I got first elected, and I happen to be the senior member on the Board of Trustees now. I've been on for 4 terms and 14 years. And when I first got elected in 2001, we also had our first bond. We've since had 3 bonds, A, AA, and J.
Construction bonds.
Construction bonds, because we hadn't had a new building for 20 years. And in fact, when I taught, and I taught at Harbor College in West LA in anthropology, I taught in bungalows, temporary World War II bungalows. Now,
and this was not that long ago. This was not that long ago.
So I wanted to have a building program so that we could build out our campuses as proper colleges should be, have all these modern new quote, smart classrooms, and be able to have energy efficiency, water efficiency, so that the money that we were wasting in maintenance of the buildings could be put into the academic programs and could be put into training and teaching students, because that's what we're there for. So we got our first bond passed, and I said, look, if we're going to build, let's do it right. So I proposed a LEED, which is the United States Green Building Council program for energy and environment sustainability. I wanted silver, gold, even platinum. You know, they said, oh no, they can't do it. It's too expensive. And of course, we approved a certified silver standard. Now the irony is, I was right, because the architects are coming in with gold and platinum buildings and no extra cost, because everybody realizes that's the way building is happening. And we were the first to create the largest green public building program in the entire country. Because we had $6 billion at 9 college campuses. We had 250 buildings that had to be either renovated or built. And so we had a lot of construction, and that meant a lot of jobs. And that meant that the people who wanted to work with us had to become LEED certified. So we led the way in the whole construction architectural movement for people to start thinking LEED, start thinking sustainability.
And now you have more than 60 LEED certified projects.
Oh, we have more. No, every project is LEED certified. And we have new buildings, and then there's the renovated buildings. There's a lot of construction that people don't realize and don't see. Let's talk about the infrastructure. Underneath, and we know this in the cities. You know, they're the pipelines for the sewer systems, for the electrical and the water, and we have to modernize those infrastructures so that they are operating in an efficient way. And so we've put in like central coolers and heating systems that we can monitor with new computerized programs.
And as I understand it, you're also working to have your students learn how to be part of this LEED revolution.
It is absolutely critical to me as an educator that we don't just do this building separately. I was advocating from day one that we put signs up to inform the public when they're on our campuses what those buildings are and how they're ecological. And then I said, I want the academic component. I want to be training our students so that they could get the jobs as interns or get the jobs in the unions later to do the construction. And so we now have programs such as how to install solar panels.
At Southwest, you have the School of Career and Technical Education.
Oh, we have career and technical education at every one of our campuses.
Is this one focused specifically on environmental programs?
We focus on all career elements, and of course, a heavy component is the environmental and the sustainability, because you have everything from the renewable energy. In fact, at trade, even in the auto mechanic department, I forget the official name of the department, but we're training people to be auto mechanics. They are doing biogas and other kinds of energy efficient vehicles and training in that regard.
In our final moments, I know your hope and dream is to get beyond 10% renewable.
Oh, yes.
Are we getting close to hitting 15 or 20 at LACCD?
We're always working at doing more. I would like to be totally self-sufficient. I would like to have that energy component be all renewables. And I'll tell you, when those solar panels are over the parking lots, those are the favorite parking spots. They're shade.
That's
They're
right.
Shade.
It makes
Everybody
sense.
wants that.
I want to thank you for joining us. It's really been my treat. Her name is Nancy Pearlman. She is a trustee with tremendous energy and excitement about the environment at the Los Angeles Community College District. I'm Brad Pomerance in Signal Hill. This is Charter Local Edition.